Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is a shorter version of Twist of Fate, and in this episode you'll get to see how Ranbir finally exposed Aliyah and Rhea. And this is not anybody's imagination. Ranbir actually exposed Aliyah and Rhea in front of everyone. Truly. So the last episode of the shorter version was how Ranbir replaced Siddharth and get married to Prachi, and everyone were shocked to see Ranbir and Prachi getting married again. So let's continue. Ranbir sits at the wedding altar and gets married to Prachi instead of Siddharth. Pallavi asks everyone that who knew about Ranbir sitting on the wedding altar and not Siddharth. Aryan, Shahana and Grandma raise their hands and Pallavi is shocked. Grandma tells Pallavi that she came to know that it was Ranbir that was under the veil just some time back. Pallavi says, "Who told you?" Rhea says it doesn't matter. This is a lie and a betrayal and I don't believe it. Ranbir tells Rhea that you can break Prachi's Gad Badan, but not our relationship. He says you can break Prachi's vermilion, but you cannot break our promises and our swears. He says you can break the wedding necklace, but you cannot tear the love and the connection with which we are connected. Ranbir says Prachi and my love will never get less. He says Prachi has hurt me, but she has bear so much than me. Ranbir says Prachi has taught me love and life, and it doesn't matter if Prachi gives me death also. He says when Prachi is near me, then I want to see her. Ranbir says I came to know much later that I love Prachi. I was breathing, but I was not living. Aliyah asks Ranbir that why did you let Prachi come to the wedding altar when you love her so much? Ranbir says I was not aware that you both have kidnapped Meika. Siddharth and Meika are in the car while the goons are behind them. Siddharth asks Meika not to worry and says that the goon is not seen. Meika asks Siddharth to take reverse. The goon comes in front of Siddharth's car while another goon comes from behind. The goons takes Meika out from the car. Meika shouted, "Brother!" Siddharth takes out the hockey stick from his car and he started beating the goons. The goons beat Siddharth. Meika hits the goons with the hockey stick and asks Siddharth to come. Siddharth and Meika takes the goons' bike keys and they escape in their car. The goon tells the other goon that they should call Aliyah, but the phone is broken. Ranbir tells Aliyah that the reason is you and Rhea. He asks Aliyah to answer and tell everyone the truth. Aliyah says, "I don't have any justification for your inappropriate question." She asks Ranbir to keep her out of his imaginary world. Rhea asks Ranbir that why will I kidnap Meika? Aryan gets a message and he signals to Ranbir. Aryan is going. Aliyah calls him. Aryan says later and he goes. Aliyah says I stay here. Then when will I get time to kidnap Meika? Shahana tells Aliyah that aunt, would you have informed us before kidnapping Meika? Aliyah says I am not your aunt. Shahana says I know very well that you are not my aunt, but I also know whatever you have done as well. Aliyah asks Pallavi if an outsider like Shahana would insult her now. Shahana asks Aliyah to see her status and asks if an aunt also goes to live in her niece's in-laws house. Aliyah asks, "How dare you?" and she raises her hand to slap Shahana, but Prachi holds Aliyah's hand, stopping her from slapping Shahana. Prachi tells Aliyah that if she can fold her hands to save respect, then she can hold someone's hand to save someone's respect. She says you have right to raise hand, but not when you are wrong. She says Shahana is not an outsider, but she is my own sister. Prachi tells Aliyah that Shahana has taught me how to deal with outside world. She says my mother and Shahana are taking care of me. She says she always stood by me because she is my sister. Prachi says few relationships are made by ourselves and we feel proud of it, and she is proud of our relationship with Shahana. Prachi tells Aliyah that you can hurt me, but you cannot hurt my pride. She says I respected you always, but you never give me even a smallest place in your heart. She says I don't want any place now. You stay with your family and I will stay with my family. Aliyah asks Prachi that what does she want to prove to everyone. Ranbir asks Aliyah to answer his questions. Aliyah asks, what should I answer? I have no answer. She asks Pallavi to say something. Pallavi says I am hearing what is going on here, and she asks Aliyah if Ranbir is right. Aliyah asks Pallavi that do you think that I have kidnapped Meika? Prachi says we have seen it with our eyes, that you were in the hotel and nobody can think what was about to happen with Meika. She says it is the truth. Aliyah tells everyone that Prachi is lying and she is making up stories against her. Vikram asks Aliyah that if Prachi is lying, Then why is Aliyah nervous while refusing the allegations against her? Grandma says Aliyah should tell us if Ranbir is right or not. Pallavi tells Aliyah that if Ranbir is right, then I will be against you and it will be really bad for you. Aliyah says there is no truth in this. She says they are making up stories. Grandma says 2 more people saw this truth and I have also seen you at the hotel before. Grandma tells Aliyah that you were seen in that hotel where Meika was held captive and you are still claiming to be innocent. Aliyah says I didn't go to any hotel and says maybe she is my look-alike. Aryan comes there and says it was you. He says your son cannot get betrayed by your look-alike. Aliyah asks Aryan to be quiet and says I don't know what story they have told you about me, but I am innocent. Aryan says he has grown up and he would expose Aliyah's true face to everyone because he is ashamed of her. Aliyah asks Aryan if he would go against his mother. Aryan says you have become just Rhea's aunt and not my mother. Ranbir calls the goons inside. The goons comes there. Ranbir says that the goons will tell everyone on whose orders they have kidnapped Meika. The goons tells everyone that they had kidnapped Meika on Aliyah's order and everyone is shocked. Rhea recalls Meika's words that she will soon be exposed and nobody will be able to save her. Shahana asks Rhea if she identified the goons, but Rhea is quiet. Pallavi asks Aliyah if she has given the goons money to kidnap Meika. Ranbir asks Aliyah to talk and says 5 people are against you now. Aliyah says someone is trapping me. Ranbir asks Aliyah that who is trapping you? Is it Aryan, me or someone else? Aliyah says someone is trying to frame me and she begins to shed crocodile tears. Vikram says we don't understand what is happening. Pallavi says we will not believe it easily. Grandma says it is not a small thing and we don't know who is saying the truth. Ranbir tells everyone that Aliyah and Rhea had kidnapped Meika and they are threatening Siddharth that they will kill Meika if Siddharth doesn't claim Prachi's baby to be his baby and if he doesn't marry Prachi. He says I asked Prachi to marry Siddharth and Prachi wanted to run away. Ranbir says Prachi was pressurized for us and they forced her to marry Siddharth. Aliyah asks Ranbir if they have cuffed Prachi's feet and they asked her to make her illegitimate baby as legitimate. Ranbir says Siddharth asked Prachi to marry him, else they would have killed Meika. Ranbir tells everyone that Prachi couldn't understand what to do and she doesn't want to start her life with Meika's death, and that is why Prachi sat at the wedding altar to marry Siddharth against her own wish. He says he stood in front of Prachi and he tells her that he feels proud of her. Ranbir says he has bear enough and he asks Aliyah and Rhea to tell everyone the truth. Rhea asks everyone that what wrong did me and my aunt do? You are watching Ranbir accusing us as if you are watching a film. Rhea asks the goons to show her the contract and asks Shahana to show them some proofs that she and Aliyah kidnapped Meika, and she asks that where is the evidence? Rhea asks that since I was kidnapped, then how can I kidnap others? The goons tells everyone that they know Aliyah very well. Aliyah says that the goons knows her because they kidnapped Rhea, so she went to them to give them money so that they can free Rhea. The goons tells everyone that they did not kidnap Rhea, they just kept Rhea with them so that Aliyah can give them money because they are working for Aliyah. Aliyah says I met the goons to give them money to free Rhea, so I don't know them, and Aliyah cries. Another goon asks Ranbir to check their phone call list and says Aliyah's call details are in it. Pallavi and everyone else were shocked to hear the goon's confession against Aliyah. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and share it. So this is how Ranbir finally exposed Aliyah and Rhea, and they will not be able to come out of this, and this is why Aliyah actually killed Abby and Pragya. The video of how Aliyah killed Abby and Pragya is already up on my channel. Check it and you'll see it. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye guys.